Hello, Rushville Rockets. My name is Libby Lane, and I am a proud alumni of Rushville Industry High School, although it was only Rushville High School when I was there. If you're watching this video, it means that you guys are interested in a possible career in the theater, or at least interested in studying that in college, which is awesome. If you're anything like me, I grew up in Rushville on the farm and spent my summers with Pandora's Playhouse and couldn't wait to get to high school so I could take theater with Mrs. Fife, who I still have to call Mrs. Fife. I can't ever call her Diana. And I couldn't wait to be a part of all of the awesome theatrical productions in the high school. I hear you guys just rocked Into the Woods, and I hear the flute player was amazing. That was my mom. So I graduated from Rushville, and I went on to get my bachelor's degree, my BFA in musical theater at Millikan University in Decatur. And then I went on to get my MFA in acting from Western Illinois University. And both of those programs, by the way, are awesome, and you guys definitely should check them out. So if you guys are considering a theater major, there are actually a ton of different areas of focus that you can go into in college. If you are like me, you wanted to go into performance, so I got my degree in musical theater performance, which meant that I focused on singing, acting, and dancing. But there's also all the stage, the behind the scenes majors. Lighting design, sound design. I'm sure a lot of you guys worked on that for Into the Woods and the other productions you've been in high school. Costume design is huge. And also then you get into directing that you can go into, or stage management, which means that you're sort of, backstage calling the show. I have a really good friend who's actually on Broadway now, and he does all the stage managing for like lots of the big Broadway shows, and it's amazing. He basically runs the show every night from backstage. So you want to just check out all the different options and see what you might be interested in, or what area of focus draws to your talents and what you're passionate about. So I think one of the great things about getting a degree in theater is that it makes you so versatile in the real world once you've graduated from college. I have a lot of friends who I went to school with who are working on Broadway and working in regional theaters all across the country, and that's what they've chosen to do with their lives, and they're really successful at that. But I also have a lot of friends who went to college to get a degree in theater because they just loved theater and they really didn't know or have a passion or pull to do anything other than that. And to that I say, go for it. If theater is something that you love and that's something that you're passionate about, it gives you such an advantage when you're going out into the real world and looking for a job, even if it has nothing to do with the theater. It gives you skills for improvising, staying cool under pressure, learning how to work in a team. I have a lot of good friends who are HR professionals, especially here in Chicago, that do recruiting for companies, and they always consistently tell me they love getting theater people. They love hiring or recruiting people that have come from a theater background because they're so much more charismatic and well-spoken and empathetic and sympathetic, and those are all tools that you acquire in a theater setting in college. So I live here in Chicago. It's an amazing city for theater. There are lots of opportunities, and there are a lot of small storefront theaters that have a lot of opportunities for people to come and work at, whether that be on stage, off stage, stage managing, lighting design, sound design. It's a really awesome city for theater. I'm an office manager by day. I have a day job. I work up in Evanston, and honestly use my theater training every day at my job, thinking on my feet, being a people person. I'm sort of the face of my company, so I'm on the phones and I play host when we have in-house client testing. I won't bore you with what exactly we do, but I use all of the skills that I acquired in the theater to do something that really doesn't have anything to do with theater, but it gives me a chance to utilize the skills that I learned at Millikan and at Western. But I also do find time to balance that with doing a lot of theater performances. I played Ethel Merman in the world premiere musical, The Book of Merman, last year, which a bunch of Rushville folks came up to see on the tour bus, which was so awesome. I'm doing a bunch of stuff this summer coming up. I have 2 staged readings for world premiere musicals that are happening at Theater 773 on Belmont, which I'm excited about. I'm in the recording studio a lot, recording original cast recordings with a couple of really good friends of mine who are doing composing and writing books for brand new musicals. So I keep that side of the theater in my life, but I sort of am able to pick and choose when I want that to be a part of my life and when I don't. So I just hope that you guys understand that you should go for it in college, and even if it's not something that you're completely focused on the rest of your life, you don't have to be on Broadway. Of course, if you want to be on Broadway, go for it. I say, like, anything is possible, follow your dreams, but a theater major will give you such a well-rounded toolbox of tools that you can use that will make you excel for the rest of your life. So with that, I want to thank Holly for giving me the chance to talk to you guys. And I also want to let you know that if you really are interested in pursuing a career or just a major in theater, have Holly give you my email address. And I would be so happy to talk to my fellow Rockets and discuss more in detail questions that you guys have about being a theater major, what that looks like, and answering any questions that you might have. So thank you for your time and good luck.